Peace and wellness, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to the channel. New and returning overseas in America. Welcome to all of you. Thank you all so much for being here and for your continued love and support. Y'all, listen, someone emailed me and asked me, am I open for services? I am. And am I doing mini reads? Listen, if a mini reading is what you need, a mini reading is what you can get. Many readings are not bookable on the website, but I am open for services. The link will be in the description box below. It's TheGeecheeEmpress.com. If you want just a mini reading, like you have 2, maybe 3 questions that you want to ask, y'all can email me that and we can get that done, right? You would just send that via CashApp. It's real easy peasy. But yes, I am open for services. I am open for coaching and other spiritual services, energy healing, healing work, root work, etc. Yes. Okay. So welcome to everyone. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all hit the like button as you come in. I have a message. For someone, okay? Because let me tell y'all, the past will always come to test you, okay? The past is coming to test someone. Will you pass the test? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. I'm not going to be before you guys long. I'm going to keep it super brief, okay? But y'all come in and hit the like button, vibe with me for a little bit, grab what you need to grab, and I'm going to dive right into it. Y'all, hold on, give me 1 second. For someone, something is going to take you back home. Okay. Now, you could be someone who moved away from home at a very early, young age, like right after high school or something like that. And maybe you have not been back in years. Okay. You could also be someone who moved away later, but you just haven't been back, nor have you had any contact with the people that you left there. But something is going to force a return. Could be a celebration of some sort, okay? A celebration of life, celebrating a graduation, something, okay? Whatever it is, it's obviously a big deal that if you haven't been back and you choose to go back, right? That has to be a pretty big deal. And so in the return home, I'm sorry, I was responding to my son. In that return home, okay, you are returning back a version of yourself that the version of you that is going back is not the version of you that left. Okay. And so the things that resonated with the unhealed version of you, the things that resonated with the version of you that had to survive and had to do what you had to do because you had to make it, the version of you that didn't know better. Okay. So you was just out there doing stuff. That's not the version that's returning. And so you're not going to resonate with anything and probably hardly anyone. But there's going to be a test. There are some things that you're going to come face to face with. And this is a part of the journey. This is a part of the process. Okay? This is a part of the process. There's some things that you're going to have to come face to face with. You're also going to have to come face to face with that version of yourself, because for some of you, and maybe for one particular person, right? This isn't for everyone, but for someone, okay, you have tried to separate yourself from that version of you. But what you have to understand is you owe that version of you a ton of gratitude, all the gratitude, baby, because that version of you did what was needed for survival, did what was needed to eat. That version of you got you through. And you would not be the you that you are today had it not been for that version of you. And so this is a time, okay, that you will be forced to come face to face with that so that you can finally embrace that version of you, release yourself from some things, okay, guilt, shame, whatever. Forgive yourself, forgive that version of yourself, and really come into the totality of who you are. This visit back home is what it is on the surface, but beneath the surface, beloved, it is so much deeper. It is so much deeper, and it is a part of your journey. This is a necessary part of your journey. This is a part of your journey for the purposes of growth. Okay, this is a pivotal juncture in your journey. Will you pass the test? You're going to be confronted with some things. For some of you, it'll be a person. For others, it'll be a place. For others, it'll be a thing. Okay, that maybe there was a point in your life you couldn't do without this now. You couldn't say no to this now. Think the devil card in the tarot deck. You're going to be confronted with your devil, the devil, that vice, that thing that you couldn't say no to. Will you pass the test? Are you ready for your next level? Because if you pass this test, that's where you're headed. That next level is right there. If you don't pass this test, there will be some things that you will have to repeat so that when you are tested again, you can indeed pass. Because you cannot be promoted prematurely to your next level if you are not fully ready to be there. And so be mindful, discern, be centered. It is so important that you center yourself, ground your energy, and have a clear head. Okay? I don't know who this message is for. I pray that it reaches you though. Until next time, y'all be blessed. Peace.